Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Memorial Day. If you are in the U.S., happy Memorial Day to you. I am in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, okay? But I did serve 8 years in the U.S. Army. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. We're going to just get a energy read on the current energy. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel and amongst many other things, a descendant of Yeshua. I am an Egyptian shaman bloodline. And here, perhaps like you, to help bring about the changes and raise the vibration of the planet. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Feel free to visit the playlist and take a look at any of the 700 or so videos that are on the channel about me and about my journey this time around. Okay, I am here for the 10th and final time on this journey, and again, here to raise the vibration of both Gaia, the planet, and us as beings. Okay, and we are beings, not doings, so it's better for us to be more than do. Okay, most people are too busy with the 3D to see beyond and into the 5D. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. If you have any questions, please feel free to put those in the chat. I thank my unknown moderator for regulating those messages. Thank you so much. I send love to you. And yeah, thank you so much for taking care of the nonsense that happens on these live feeds. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Again, if you are in the U.S., happy Memorial Day. I am a U.S. veteran. I served from 1995 to 2003. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get an energy read, and we have our stack here. This is what I call this. I call this the stack. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get that. We have our real life tarot that we're going to use as well. I hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. In the US, most that means grilling out, that means a beach day, that sort of thing. So I hope whatever you're doing, I hope you're enjoying it. I just saw the Temperance card. That's Sagittarian energy. All right. You could be a Sagittarius, or you're dealing with one in your energy currently. Then we have the Tower, the New World, and the Eight of Wands. So we have communication coming in. Check this out. Check this out. Okay. So we have communication coming in. Okay. About your journey, about your restart, about your new start. Okay. Confirmation. And then the Tower. So the Tower is bringing in the communication with your new world. Okay. NWO, new world order. Okay. It's bringing that in. All right. And like I said, we did have the Temperance card. And what else? Oh, and conflict. Oh, and that's judgment. So there we go. Okay. So we have judgment and conflict with a Tower, communication, and a brand new beginning for those of you who resonate with this journey. Again, my channel and my readings are not for the general public. My readings are for high vibrational beings, empaths, healers, light workers, star seeds, earth angels. Okay. That's what my readings are for. My readings are not for the general public. I'm not like the church. Okay. I'm not for everyone. Okay. Hopefully you're recognizing that you are not for everyone. Okay. You should not be a church. Okay. You should not just be seeking subscribers. Okay. Oh. And that's a lot. Okay, so good morning to you. Okay, so we have a couple of cards here. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. So take a look here. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is trickery. Okay, it's I'm getting the word blasphemy, but it's trickery. Okay, of any sort, moon magic, beauty spells, anything that the enemy can send to you, whoever the enemy is in your life, can send to you to distract you from your journey. That's what this is. That's what that represents. Okay. That could be your currently going on in your life, or that could be something that happened in your life that you got away from. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Wands is someone who is in charge. Okay. This could be an attorney. This could be a police officer. This could be a detective. Okay. This could be the president of the United States or the president of somewhere else. But this is someone who is in charge. Okay. Okay. Then we have the Six of Wands. Okay. This is a victory. Okay, this Six of Wands here represents a victory. It's 9:33 on the video timer currently, okay, or on the live feed, 9:33. You could be seeing 3333, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and start placing these in the deck. Please listen to the confirmations in the background, okay? Then we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? For frugal spending, okay, so being wise about what you're spending, how you're spending it, okay. You might be running lean right now, as they say financially. If you are running lean, as long as you're managing it well, divine will bless it, Avarat will bless it, Yahweh source will bless it, okay. All right, so if you are in this situation and you are having to move money around in order for you to sustain yourself and take care of yourself, that's okay. Okay, again, we had the New World card come out, so there's a new opportunity coming in for you. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you could be in this Queen of Swords energy, or someone else is in this Queen of Swords energy. I'm getting the energy of someone who's got your back. Okay, I'm getting the energy of someone who's got your back, someone who is seeing the truth and looking out for you now. Okay? Again, that could be someone in law enforcement, or that could be someone within your family, within your circle. Okay? That could be someone within your circle. All right? Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. Okay. My channel is shadow banned often, and content is blocked or subdued. In a lot of cases, we're looking at the Five of Swords, so someone is feeling burdened. Okay. In a lot of cases, it's because they do not want me to speak what I speak. Okay. I am not politically correct. Okay. Politically correct is what keep priests graping children. That's what politically correct does. Politically correct allows people like P. Diddy to do what P. Diddy does. That's what politically correct does. Okay? Hi, Khan. How are you? Where you at, Khan? Thank you for tuning in. Okay? And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay? And so the Three of Pentacles, this always, to me, it always represents a sacrifice. Okay? This always represents a sacrifice. Giving up something, okay? It could have been a job you gave up, okay, because you had to move away. It could have been a business that you let go of, or an occupation that you're changing, but you had to sacrifice something with that Three of Pentacles, okay? And again, we're going to go ahead and place these in the deck as they come out, or the stack, as I call it, as they come out. Feel free to let me know where you're chiming in from. Again, I'm in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Okay, I am in Malaysia, in Southeast Asia. Okay, we have the Four of Wands for a jubilee. Okay, for a celebration. Okay, with your soul tribe. Okay, your soul tribe might consist of you currently. My soul tribe only consists of me currently that I am aware of. And again, I know that I have a couple of helpers. I have one that is an unveiled mediator that helps me here on the channel. Okay, and so thank you so much again to that individual. Oh, and we have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is in the King of Pentacles energy. Okay, so this is a boss man, boss lady, someone who runs their own show. Also, the other day I need to make a correction. I said if you are a female, and as an example, talking about divine masculine, divine feminine energy, I said if you are a female and own a law firm, then that is a divine masculine. That's not necessarily a divine masculine. You could be karmic and be an attorney and own your own law firm. Okay, but I was speaking as if we're talking about, again, high vibrational beings. Okay, in order to be divine, you would have to be functioning through your north node, have your chakras opened, okay, and those sorts of things. If you want to know more about that, there's again 700 and something videos on this channel. I also share canonical texts on this channel. I do not use the Bible except for a reference, because the Bible is manipulated by man. The Bible has the name Jesus all throughout it. In the Hebrew language, there was no J, so Jesus is a made-up name. His name was not Jesus when he was birthed. That was not their name, okay? Because in their language, there was no J. So how can you have a J in your name when there was no J in your alphabet? How is that possible? Okay? Man created that book, put certain things in it that they want you to know, and then hid most things that they don't want you to know. Okay? So we're looking at the Fool card. Okay? You could be on a fool's journey. This journey could consist of you walking alone. Again, I am a celibate man today, and I have been for 3 years. This is the third stint of celibacy that I've been on in my 50 years of living in this particular lifetime. Okay? The first two lasted 3 years each. Okay? I am on a fool's journey. Okay? Earlier we got Sagittarian energy. Again, you could be a Sagittarius sun sign or moon sign. Okay? And then we have the Empress. Okay? So you could be a masculine, you can be a male like me and be a divine feminine like me, or you could be a female and be a divine feminine. Okay, you could be a male and be a divine masculine. Okay, it all depends on your spiritual makeup. Okay, one is your light energy and one is your shadow energy. Okay, that's not to say it's bad, because shadow isn't dark. Okay, unless it's unhealed. So we have this Empress here and a Fool. Okay, so the Empress is on a fool's journey here. Okay, I hope you are on your fool's journey. Okay, because that is the way that you ascend, as we look at ascending now on top of the deck or the stack. Ascending now. Okay, you could be seeing a lot of white feathers recently, or you could be seeing a lot of flowers. Okay, my favorite flower is the sunflower. Okay, because it faces the sun. Right? So we'll place these cards in the deck. We'll get some more. We're going to get to our real life deck here. And we didn't have any messages come out, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Again, thank you so much, and happy Memorial Day to you. If you are grilling out, fireworks, whatever you're doing, celebrate, be safe, drink responsibly always. Okay. For the first time in Kuala Lumpur, or in Malaysia, I had an alcoholic beverage a couple of days ago. I don't drink alcoholic beverages very often. I just don't. Okay. I do 3 shuffles, and then we'll go ahead and start pulling the cards, and again place them within the deck, looking at concern and a 3-headed monster. So this card means that someone shows one face to you, then behind your back they show another face, and then to this person they show another face, and then to that person they show another face. Okay, that's what that represents. And that, whoever that is in your energy, they are in concern right now. Okay, one or more of them. One or more of them. Okay. Also, I am sharing currently, we are going through Deepak Chopra's The 7 Spiritual. Okay, be careful of this. You see this? Okay, so it says gaslighting, or the gaslight. Okay, so someone could be gaslighting you. How do you know if someone's gaslighting you? Okay, a couple of reasons. One, your mood suddenly changes. You're happy, right? Life is good. Okay, then all of a sudden something irks you, right? Something gets you, right? Someone's gaslighting you. Okay, you could go into the store, be perfectly fine, and the cashier is an ass. It's because someone's gaslighting you. Believe it or not, that's how witchcraft works. Believe it or not. Okay, that's how witchcraft works. Okay? And they could be doing that for any number of reasons. It's all to impede your journey. It's all to stop you along your journey so that you do not ascend to your highest, purest, truest self. Okay? That's the purpose of the enemy. No matter what form the enemy comes in. The enemy could be your grown daughter, your grown son. The enemy could be your parents. The enemy could be your employer. The enemy could be an employee. Okay? The enemy could be a co-worker. The enemy could be the government. The government runs all kinds of scams and hidden government programs and things. Jessica Abbott is a victim of the government conspiracies in the U.S. Okay, she's the U.S. attorney that was murdered. Okay, we have nauseous or nausea. Okay, so someone that you are connected to could be in a hospital because of the witchcraft that they were doing to you. Okay, that's karmic justice. Okay. Most people in this 3D place, they have no reference point for their spiritual journey, okay? Because they're living YOLO. So they have no reference for that, okay? They could have deja vu moments and still be in the dark wondering, like, did I see that before? Yes, because you've been through this before, okay? Whether it was because they accessed their Akashic records in another lifetime, or some other way. They were some other being here in another lifetime. Okay? Meaning, if their name is John or Susie today, Last time their name was Mark and Karen, you know? Okay. You're welcome, Zane. Or I said Zane. Wow. Did I say Zane? That name's important. I meant Khan. Sorry. Zane. Woo! Where did that come from? Zane. Interesting. Okay. So here we have the bedroom. You see the bed is broken down. So someone's bedroom is distorted. Okay. So someone brings other people into their bedroom. Okay. Someone could be have an OnlyFans page. Someone is a prostitute. Someone is runs a whorehouse. Somebody, okay, has a contaminated bedroom. Okay. I hope it's not you. Okay. Again, hopefully you keep clean. And if you are not connected in union with a soulmate or your one divine union partner, to my personal opinion, you should be celibate. In my personal opinion, you should be. But again, we can fuck whoever we want to, but I mean, that don't make it right? You can change your dick to a vagina, but that don't make it right. Okay? So we're talking about conspiracy theorists. Okay? So somebody was telling lies about you, smear campaigns about you, trying to come up with conspiracies and spreading conspiracies about what you do, how you do it, where you go, who you hang out with, all that sort of thing. Okay? Conspiracy theorist. Okay? I do use profanity, just in case you were wondering. I guess you know now, but you know what I mean. If you are high vibrational, FBI, DEA, CIA, attorney, if you are high vibrational, thank you so much for all that you're doing here for the collective, for the high vibrational beings that are on this planet. Again, empaths, earth angels, healers, light workers, star seeds. Thank you so much for all that you're doing for us. Okay, so we have remote. This could be remote viewing you, okay, through your devices. Okay, I got a message today that someone tried to hack into my account and on my The Encourager 333 at Gmail email account. I got a message today that someone from India tried to hack into my account. From India, another hacker. Okay, you could be a victim of this, but someone could be remote viewing you or trying to control you. Okay, trying to control you with witchcraft or whatever else they think that they can control you with. Okay. Oh, take a look. What did I say? Someone's trying to control you, and look at the big monster with his foot on the angel. Okay, trying to hold you back, trying to hold you down, keep you from ascending, keep you from attaining, keep you from achieving whatever it is that your heart's desires are, whatever dreams, visions, whatever those things are that divine source is showing you. That's what whoever the enemy is in your life is trying to keep you from. Again, that could be some of your closest friends. That could be your family. And most often it is. It's not the people off in the distance. It's the people that you think love you the most. That's most often who that foot is. Okay, it's the people that you think love you the most. Okay? And again, my channel's not for everyone. Okay? Okay, next. Road trip. Okay? So you could be traveling. Okay? Again, today is Memorial Day. Be safe. Okay? Drive sober. Okay? I've had that experience. I was once in karmic energy. I got a DUI in 2006. When I took a sabbatical from Most High. I had just gotten out of the military and I didn't like the way that life was going. So I was like, I can do bad all by myself. And I did do much worse all by myself. So that was a big lesson. 2007, total commitment, recommitment, and I've never looked back. During that time, I've been through dialysis. I've been through karmic relationships, both marriage, witchcraft, workers, fiance that I dated who did witchcraft against me. You hear the corn. I've been through some of everything. She tried to poison me, kill me, because she was paid to come into my life to be this karmic energy. Literally. Okay? You hear the horn. Mm-hmm. Okay? And next we have the LARPer. Okay? This could be someone who's in the LARPer energy. Okay? Okay? I get someone who's just looking for stuff. Someone who's just looking for shit. What can I find on them? What can I find on them? Can I find anything on them? Damn, I can't find nothing on them. Ah, damn, she clean. He clean. They ain't got nothing on their record. They don't lie, cheat, steal like we do. Damn, what can I do? What can I use against them? Nothing. Okay? The enemy finds nothing in you that they can use against you, right? Nothing. Why? Because you function in high, pure, true light. Okay? And that doesn't mean in a man's eyes that you do everything perfect. Because trust me, what man says is of God, and what really truly is of God, they are not the same thing. I absolutely assure you. I absolutely assure you. Okay? Okay? I can cuss a motherfucker out right now, and I'm still a fucking earth angel. I'm still an extraterrestrial being. I'm still an ascended master. I'm still a master builder 33, born on the 333rd day of the year. Just because I choke a motherfucker out, it don't mean I'm not divine. It means they came against me. Okay? There's a difference. In the world, they would be like, you're evil because you don't love. God said love everybody and let them treat you like shit. That's what man thinks godly is. Because man thinks that divine source is some blonde-haired, blue-eyed motherfucker that came from some country where the skins are olive, or the people have olive skin, but they're not blonde-haired and blue-eyed. Again, Jesus, that there's no J. Jesus is not their name. It's Issa or Yeshua. Do your research. Look into canonical texts. Okay? We're talking about a gamer, okay? Or someone who likes to play games. Okay? Again, I mentioned hacker, so that's a hacking energy right there, hacking card. Someone who has an IT job, they might work from home, but they abuse whatever access, whatever privileges, whatever they have. Okay? We'll pull a couple of more, and then we're going to go ahead and see what the stack shows us. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being a subscriber. I don't always get notifications, but for public accounts I do, and I definitely give shout outs. Okay, yeah, so, what do we have? Oh, and a delivery. Okay, so this could be a delivery that's coming into you, or someone stole a package of yours. Okay, if you are a victim of mail theft, welcome to the party. Okay, so there you go. One of the things the karmic Scorpio told me is at some point in time after she got whatever letter this was, she told me you might want to put in for another change of address. Why would I need to put in for another change of address unless you got something of mine? That's what she told me. Okay, in 2022. Okay, that year might be significant for you and your journey and what you were going through karmically with individuals that hopefully you no longer deal with. Okay, I walked away from it all, gave away everything, okay, to start brand new. Okay, I have no problem doing that. That's easy for me. Okay, that's easy. Okay, because my employer is divine source. It's easy for me to let go of natural things. Okay, again, $1,348 for the last 3 years because of witchcraft on a business. I've been able to travel halfway around the world, take care of myself on $1,348 a month. Why? Because inheritances, trust funds, whatever that is, okay, is being halted or hindered, okay, by individuals like this: Apophis, devil, Satan, Jezebel, okay, energies, okay. So a devilish landlord, someone who doesn't take care of what they own, okay, someone who's trying to lord over you, okay, Do you have a spiritual landlord trying to take over your land, your spiritual being? Okay. This could also be destiny swapping. Okay. Someone tried to be you. Okay. You could be dealing with a doppelganger. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we got any message cards today. And that's okay. And finally, we have alien. You could have alien DNA as well. You could resonate with that. By the way, there's picture proof of that for me being extraterrestrial. I just don't say that to say it. There's proof. Okay? Pictures, proof. Okay? All right? So, you chasing money, them chasing money, most likely it's them chasing your money. Okay? Them chasing your money. Okay? And again, extraterrestrial DNA, you could resonate with that. Okay? My blood type, as classified by man, is O positive. Okay? So O positive is considered the universal donor. So I can give blood to anyone. I can give life to anyone, but I can only receive life from that I am. So I can't receive any other type of blood but O positive. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and let's see. Oh, right out the gate, he is sucking his bestie. So there's a dude out here who's sucking the dick of his best friend. Okay? And we have a victory, and then we have incest. Check that out. Okay? So victory over whatever this is. This could have been the energy that someone was trying to send you. Okay? To turn you into a lesbian or a homosexual. Okay? I don't say gay because gay means happy. Again, I'm not politically correct. I call the shit like it is. Okay? If you like dudes' dicks in your ass, you're a homosexual. Okay? If you are a female and you like licking other coochies, you are a lesbian. Okay? Plain and simple. Okay? Incest. He's licking his bestie. Okay? So, somebody out there is. All right? Trickery. Okay? Trickery. Again, any kind of witchcraft. This could be just hateful words, hateful thoughts about you, right? I can't stand him. I don't like her. Blah, blah, blah. For no reason. You do nothing to them. They just don't like you. Why? Because you're not like them. You don't fit in. You're meant to stand out. Whatever the reason is, divine puts you in that place for a reason. They just don't like you. Okay? We're looking at Dog Lover yesterday. I posted a short on the channel. This little female puppy came over to me yesterday and made my day. Blessed me. Yep. So I was rubbing her head and rubbing her belly and all of that. It was great. Okay. These names could be significant for you. Take a look. Okay. So we have Hunt, Ryder, Harrison, Kingston. Okay. Could be Hunter. Okay. Could be Harry. Okay. Could be something about, oh, my nose is itchy. Could be something about Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. Other card is revealing Grandpa. Okay. So, something in here about someone's grandfather. What's up, Pops? Someone might call their grandfather Pops. Okay? This says he is a narc. That is coming out with the Four of Pentacles for wise financial management at this time, or frugal spending. And we have the name Amber. Okay? Someone's running around the pool area, so you might need to exercise collectively. Okay? Amber. Okay? And he's a narc. Amber could be a narc. It says he, but it could be she. Okay? Could be she. Okay? Amber could be the one who needs to be frugal about her spending. Okay? Looking at the name Daniel and Danielle. Okay? Someone's a pompous ass. Okay? With the Queen of Swords. Okay? So this Queen of Swords energy could be a Bogart like a bully, okay? Not the dog, but a bully, okay? Like school bully, okay? They run around beating their chest, talking about what they can do, what they gonna do, okay? One of the things that I do wish, Most High would never do it because, again, that's not part of my journey. And, yeah, okay? We wrestle not against flesh and blood. But one of the things that I do wish that Most High would have allowed is whoever thought that they were going to come against me physically, whoever wanted to come against me or was talking shit about what they would do if they ever got close enough, one of the things that I wish Most High would have done while I was still in the U.S. was allowed them motherfuckers to get close enough. That's what I wish. This soldier, spiritual assassin, would have whooped their ass from here to Sunday. I would have smoked their fucking ass like a joint. They wouldn't have had a fucking chance, boy. They wouldn't have had a fucking chance. Hand-to-hand combat. They would have lost. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. Okay? Neat freak. Confirmation with that horn in the background. They have no idea about this fucking warrior. They have no fucking clue, boy. I will jump on their neck. Literally, I will jump on their... They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They're like, oh, yeah, he was in the military. He did 8 years. Uh-huh. That don't mean nothing. Look at him. He's only 150 pounds. Yeah, take a look at Bruce Lee. I will kick your ass. Straight talk. Straight talk. I don't debate. I just don't even fuck around, boy. Okay? Don't even play. Tina, Christina, Katina, Latina, Latia, Tina. Okay? Could be Tia. Okay? And money. Okay? So Tina or whoever's name resonates with this could be after your money, or could have been, excuse me. Okay? Could have been. Okay? However it resonates with for you. Okay? You could just be finding this out. I've known for some time. Okay. Next, we're dealing with the Queen of Wands. Okay? So the Queen of Wands is revealing a private eye is watching you. Okay? I'm in Malaysia. There's no doubt about it that the FBI and CIA has agents over here watching me. I hope you're taking pictures. Okay? You got the most boring ass job in the world watching me, watching this Earth Angel. You have the most boring job in the world because I don't do shit. I wake up in the morning. I come up here to the pool. If there's something Divine wants me to share, I share it. I enjoy. I sit outside. I eat. And I go to sleep. Whoever's watching me, you have the most boring job in the world. Because I don't do anything. Okay? Someone's depressed. And you could be dealing with someone who likes pugs. Okay? That was not the dog that came over to me the other day. Okay. Next, we are revealing the Fool card. Okay, again, a fool's journey is sometimes one of isolation. Ooh, and China. Okay. Confirmation burp. So you could be going to China, be in China. Okay. Chinese ancestors. Okay. And what does this message say? Oh, so FBI, DEA, CIA, there are fingerprints on the window seal. Okay? Take it, confirmation. Ooh, confirmation. Take it for whatever case it resonates for you for. But DEA, FBI, CIA, police officers, okay? Their fingerprints on the window seal or the door. Okay? Take a look at these names. Denver, Aurora, George, Hank, any form of them. It could be Georgia. Okay, Denver could be Colorado, or it could be someone's name. Okay, same thing with Aurora. All right. Next we have meditate on it. So whatever's coming into you, collective, whatever this is that's coming into you, you need to meditate on it. Confirmation. You need to meditate on it. Okay. You and your Empress energy, you need to meditate on whatever this is. This could be an offer. Okay? Whatever this is, you need to meditate on it. That name. You need to meditate on it. Okay? So be sure to get any contracts read by a legal professional. Okay? Looked over by a legal professional. Do not sign anything just blindly. Don't do that. Okay? If you are in the music industry or entertainment specifically, don't sign anything. It can't look. And then cat on cat action. So there's definitely homosexual, lesbian cults, right? Covens, that sort of thing. Okay. Alien, revealing the names Gerald and Gerard. Okay. I know a Gerald. That motherfucker is definitely fucking other guys in hotels in Daytona Beach, or was. True story. He is fucking other guys in hotels in Daytona Beach. I was a tax accountant for 13 years. I was doing his books, okay, when I owned my accounting firm. And every week there were multiple hotel visits. There were no guest speakers. He ran a nonprofit. There were no guest speakers or anything. That motherfucker was married to a woman, but he's fucking dudes in the hotel. Guaranteed. 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 Guaranteed, FBI. Guaranteed. Gerald Chester. Guaranteed. Central Florida Community Development Corporation. Guaranteed. 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 And that motherfucker, somebody is in for a rude awakening. Okay. On the other side, that's going with the King of Pentacles is mother. Okay. So you could be a mother. Okay. And dealing with these dark energies, dark covens, sex covens and things. Okay. Or a mother is part of the dark energy, sex cults, whatever, that witchcraft that's been done against you since you were a child. Okay. Again, this King of Pentacles is the boss man or boss lady that runs their show, runs their own show. Okay. On the other side of mother, we have, what did I say? I said their name is not Jesus. I said it's Issa and Yeshua. What did I say? What did I say? Because there's no J in the Hebrew language. So if you were born and your name is, and you were given the name John in your native language, okay, then how am I going to translate your name into Mark in my language? How am I going to do that when there's no M in your vocabulary, or in your alphabet, excuse me? How am I going to know your name is John? Their name is Issa or Yeshua. Their name is not Jesus. Part of the lie and the deception. Part of the lie and the deception. Toby Keith is here. Hey, Toby Keith. I definitely should have been a cowboy. I definitely should have been a cowboy. Okay? This name. Okay? We are looking 10th chakra up here. 10th here. Okay? All right? We're looking at the gaslighter, and you are in your job. You are in your job experience. You are in your job. Or Job. I'm seeing, what am I reading? Like Job, like what? What did I write there? You are in your Job experience. Again, I gave everything that I owned away. I closed down the businesses, 2 EINs that were used for PPP loans and shit. Yeah. Okay. But I closed down 2 businesses in Florida. Gave motorcycle, car. It was a Mercedes. It was nice. Gave away everything. Clothes, furniture, everything. And relocated to Tucson, Arizona. I was in Tucson, Arizona for 639 days before Divine said, this is where I want you to go. And I'm here in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur specifically. Okay? Job experience. You hear the bell. Job experience. Okay? Job experience. Okay? This is the gaslighter. Someone's name is Gladys. Okay? We know about Gladys Knight. Okay? Oh, and Gladys, that card. Oh, did I miss a card? Oh, look at that. Fallen divine partner. So, some of you could be dealing with a divine, or are dealing with a divine partner who originally was in your contract. You saw the bell stopped and then it started again. Originally in your contract to go on your journey with you. You hear the siren. You hear it. I'm telling you. Okay? There's a divine partner that fell off. Okay? And here comes a surprise. This surprise could be coming through someone whose name is Valerie, or Valerie could be the fallen divine partner. Okay? Or this news about this pentacle could be coming through Valerie. Okay? Next, we have this name. Okay? And sick. I say amen. Okay? Again, that's for you and me. Okay? Parker, first name, last name, middle name. Okay? Black tie event. There's something about a black tie event that you could be getting invited to. Again, use your discernment in regards to if you should go to that or not. Take a look at these names. Lucas, Edward, Lewis, Liam. Lucas, Edward, Lewis, Liam. Again, any form of these names. So Eddie could be Edwin, Edward. Lucas could be Lucille. Lewis could be Louise. Okay? All right. And I see the name Charles here. Okay, someone could be a psychiatrist or psychologist. Okay, something about Baltimore, Maryland, or the Biltmore. Okay, that's the broken bed energy. Okay, what did I say? I said the Bible is man-made. This says put the Bible down. Okay, Chili. Okay, that could be the music artist Chili. Okay, or that could be the place Chili. Okay. Next to conspiracy theory. So the conspiracy theory could be coming from Chile or someone who is of that land. Okay. There's a weather event, an unprecedented type of weather event. So this could be a tsunami. This could be snow in the summer. Okay. But some unprecedented weather event. Okay. It could happen in Chile. Okay. Multiracial marriages. I say yes. Okay. I am definitely one who does not see skin color whatsoever. Okay. Multiracial marriage. And some of us are dealing with the murder suspect. Okay. So this multiracial marriage could be a murdering couple. Okay. They could go around unaliving people for their inheritances, life insurance policies, and things. Okay. Using their social security number, putting things on their credit. It could be a murderous couple. Okay. On the back, I keep saying DEA, FBI, CIA. Look at that, DEA. Okay. Look at this. So this is Shelly and Chino. So somebody definitely has a name CH. Charlie. We saw Charlie. We saw Chili. We saw Shelly. Now we're seeing Chino. Okay. Somebody could go by a name that's not their first name. Okay. Emmanuel, Aiden, Caden, Becker. Take a look. On the back, Johnson. Okay. Michelle, Yolanda. There's the karmic trying to keep you from being on your path. This name, Kevin. Okay. So Kevin could be a part of the solution or Kevin could be part of the problem. Okay. And any of these names could be, obviously. Right. Next, we have Latoya and a road trip. So Latoya, or someone whose name starts or has a law in it. LaWanda, LaKeisha. Okay. Took a road trip. Okay. Most likely to do harm to you, I'm hearing. Take a look. Oh, I said Zane. Look, I made a mistake. Oh, I didn't make a mistake. It was on purpose. At the beginning of the video, I said Zane. And look. Preston, Zane, Katie, Walter. Any of these names. Okay? And a road trip. I'm getting a road trip to darkness. A road trip to darkness. When parents start losing children, so there's someone who came against me and lost a 19-year-old child recently. They died in a car accident. Ask me if I care. Their 19-year-old died in a car accident. Why? Because they came against me. Ask me if I care. You hear the horns in the background. Ask me if I care. Okay. This name, Carol, Carolyn. Okay. Could be Caroline. Okay. Could be Lynn. Okay. Someone's name could be Lynn. Lynn. Okay. All right. Could be someone who sings Christmas carols. That's significant for your journey. Next, we have Chicklets and the Gamer. Okay. So there could be a gamer out here that likes chiclets, or, yeah, in any sense. Okay. And I get chiclets now, and I'm getting little girls. So Maurice, are you a molester? Chester is a molester. Okay. Maurice. Marcel. Okay. Could be significant for you. That. Marcel. Okay. Sexcapades. And we have 2 cards on the same. So we have a delivery, and then we have the money chaser. Okay. So someone definitely got some information about money concerning you that they did not deliver to you. Somebody got some information about some money concerning you, but they did not give you the message. You hear the fur baby in the background, but they did not give you the message. They went chasing after your money. So they forged your signature. They got the power of attorney. They created the false IDs. They did something to take this package that arrived at their address, because they changed the address to get your money. Okay? That's the way the karmics do it. That's what I just heard. That's the way the karmics do it. Take a look at these initials. Any of them may resonate for your journey as you see them, or transversed. Okay. Lastly, we have the landlord. Okay. Look at this landlord. Would you live in a facility managed by this landlord? If it was $3 a month, would you live in a place? Some people would. Some people are willing to take that chance. It's only $3. I'll go live that. And that's the way they treat government programs. What? I can go get this money and the government gonna give it to me for free? Ain't shit free. Ain't shit free. Especially from the fucking government. You better recognize. Take a look at these names. Emilio, it could be Amelia, Emily, Max, Jones. Does it say Jones? Oh, that says Jesus. And Elliot. Okay, I said Jones. Okay. And Elliot. Okay. I did see the name Toro earlier also. Okay. And yeah. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple of blind pulls. Just pull from the tarot and see what comes out. We're going to get some Egyptian oracles. See what ancient energy is with us today. Okay. Primarily, we'll see what the dominant energy is. Okay, Sekhmet has been ringing loudly. Horus also. Okay, the Eye of Horus. I am the temple of Ptah. That is Lyri. That is spelled Lyri. Look it up. Lyri. Okay. Again, you can find out all of these things about yourself by accessing your Akashic records. How do you access your Akashic records? First, by opening up your chakras, meditating, okay, quieting yourself, getting still. Again, we are human beings, not human doings. So the better that we are at being, the better we are, period. Okay, rather than doing. Okay, I don't have to do anything. I don't need to know where my enemy's address is. I didn't need to know where Devin was. That's the 19-year-old who passed. By the way, the kidney that I received on 7/7/17 is also from a 19-year-old. Okay? Devin is Samantha Jordan Bellar's son, the only child she has. Okay? Now she physically has no children. Why? Because my ancestors don't play. They ringing doorbells. They knocking shit off the shelf. They wreaking havoc on motherfuckers. They can't sleep. I'm sleeping well. Okay, very well. Okay, quiet people. The likes of what Averot is going to do through the high vibrational beings this lifetime around, motherfuckers have not seen in a long, when I say a long time, I'm talking thousands upon thousands of years, the likes of which they have not seen. We have thought for wholeness, and 12. Okay. So, wholeness, confirmation. The world card came out earlier. That was the first one of the first cards that came out, by the way. Bastet. You could be seeing a lot of cats. Look at that. Bastet. Okay? And Bastet is Mayat. Bastet is for passion. Okay? Passion. Okay? 16. So we have 12, 16, talking about fours. You could be seeing 4-4. It's 57:37 on the video timer. Okay? You could be seeing 4-4. Or 44-44, 4-4-4. And I said, I'm the temple of Ptah, baby. I said, I'm the temple of Ptah. And there's Ptah. Okay? That's a confirmation. Okay? I am the temple of Ptah. Thank you very much, Ptah, for your confirmation. Thank you for dwelling within me. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards. Again, I function differently. That's all I can say. Than most every. Okay. All right. Pull a couple of cards. Okay. Someone's sex life is too busy. Okay. And there is a celebrity that's doing witchcraft on some of you, some of us. Okay. This could be a local celebrity. So this could be a police officer, an attorney that's well known in the area. This could be law enforcement of any sort. Someone. This could be a private eye. Okay. Or an investigator. Someone's doing witchcraft on you. Okay. Do your return to senders. Okay. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. Times 5,000 with vengeance and a sword. Refugees. You could feel like a refugee. Or there's something about that music group. Okay. And semen retention. I said I was celibate. I am. Okay. Semen retention. Next. I'm looking at the name Shanita. I had a dream last night about Shanita. Let me share this dream with you since her name came up. So last night, I had this dream about, or this morning actually, I had this dream about Shanita. Shanita's full name, take what resonates, is Shanita Renee Walden. Okay. I met Shanita in 1987. Shanita is part of the concubines that followed the warlock polygamist around who's serving 40 to 60 years now in the Michigan State Prison. Shanita Renee Walden. Okay. Shanita was damn near a mathematician when I met her. Okay. But Divine told me this morning after this dream that warlock had now turned her into, transmuted her from being a mathematician like Einstein level into a voodoo priestess. So Shanita, this name for my journey, this name right here is a voodoo priestess, and she's about to die. Okay. But in this dream, we were in a car, and it definitely looked like Cadillac Lincoln, like in the 80 Cadillac Lincoln, 90 Cadillac Lincoln kind of thing. You know, the big headrest, it looked, larger headrest and all that, right? And there was a line of cars, and it was definitely like a funeral procession. Okay, definite confirmation, definitely like a funeral procession. Okay, but her and I are the only two people in this car. She's driving, I'm sitting in the back seat behind the passenger seat. Okay, and this car was white. The interior was white. That's significant. The interior of this car was white, and she was wearing dark blue or black. Okay, and Shanita, all of the women that Kevin chose are very attractive. They're very, or were very nice looking women. Every last one of them, very, very nice looking women. Okay? Again, when I saw them, they were, or, when we were younger, because this started in the 80s. So they were 25, 26, 22, 18, 19. Okay? They were young and they were very nice looking women. And in this dream, we're riding along again in this funeral procession, okay, and we make a right turn, and I'm watching Shanita. She's always been a bad driver. She wrecked a lot of Kevin's cars, and I remember turning. I shouldn't say a lot, some of his cars, and I remember us making the right-hand turn, and I look out the window, and Kevin's brother, whose name is Emmett, is in a car, and he's facing the other way. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. He's facing the other way. Okay, and so I don't know if we are arriving and he's to the funeral and he's leaving. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, but in the dream, and let me think about this for a moment because she says specific words. And she said something about you never spoke to me on the plane. Okay, so Shanita told me that I never spoke to her on the plane. Look at this. John F. Kennedy was assassinated for government secrets. John F. Kennedy was assassinated for government secrets. But Shanita said I did not speak to her on the plane. So what does that mean in this dream? Okay. Stumbling, bumbling over their words, that could be Shanita. She's definitely part of a crime spree. Do you know Shanita? Confirmation. Shanita went into the military at the age of 35. Shanita weighs like 115. She went into the military at the age of 35 to avoid going to prison for stealing credit cards or an insurance checks or something. Confirmation, Bert. True story. And Yolanda, another woman, a different woman, ended up serving that time. Went to jail for Shanita instead. True story. And so not speaking to her on the travel, I'm not exactly sure what that means outside of the journey. The travel represents the journey. Okay? Go ahead and get a couple more and then we're going to go. Thank you so much again, as always, for being a part of the journey. Take a look at these names. Cameron, Kathy, Wesley. Catherine. Okay. Kathleen. Okay. Someone could be a chatty Kathy. Tachina Arnold energy. Okay. That could be a celebrity that does witchcraft. Okay. And a real estate company is involved in something that's going on with either you or I Collective, a real estate company. Okay. So thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel and light beacon here on this planet, descendant of Yeshua and father of the Orisha. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and as always, be encouraged.